So one really doesn't need help when it comes to them making themselves look like an ass.
I just want one pack. No, not one pack.
And with social media being the way that it is today, there's always another sucker next in line willing to take that baton. Now there's a list of ways for you to obtain that title, but the general norm is, if you go against the grain, then that title is rightfully yours. And right now, that trend has solely been focused on getting vaccinated. And if you're not 100% on board with vaccines, well then prepare to be labeled anti-vaxxer.
Why? You let everybody else do it?
Equipped with its own benefits such as being shunned at the workplace. That's if you still have a job. Being labeled as a mass murderer. And if you're really lucky, potentially being aired on Jimmy Kimmel's not-so-funny late-night comedy skit. Sounds pretty promising, doesn't it? Well, one person who doesn't seem to care is none other than the people's champ, Nicki Minaj.
What's good? Hey.
Now, me being somewhat of a skeptic, I wouldn't be surprised if this is just another attention grab that majority of celebrities tend to do. It's not like we haven't seen that done before.
No.
What the hell?
If you're unaware of what's going on, then, well, first of all, I have to ask, where have you been? Second of all, get yourself caught up. Go ahead and jump on Nicki Minaj's Twitter page and get yourself the information that you need. I'd rather you get it from the direct source than anywhere else, simply because there could be a lot of motives and agenda behind that message that's being relayed to you. So go ahead, jump on it, get what you need to get, and I'll wait for you. All caught up? Okay, great. So now that's out the way, let's talk about some forces that are in play here. Whether Nicki wants to be or not, she has now become the voice of the minorities hesitant to take the vaccine. Now her original tweets that she made that kind of started up this whole debacle, I'll admit, seemed to be a bit outlandish. But again, with the vaccine having very little reports on side effects, that are confirmed, by the way, I mean, basically any claim is as good as any. Now the thing that gets me is that everybody knows that the Black and Hispanic community has one of the lowest numbers of vaccinations, hence why so much media has been targeted towards us. And their approach has always been, hey, we understand there's a lot of questions that you may have, so let's go ahead and walk you through the process, all the way to the jab.
Tyler Perry, I like saying media mogul, I'm going to say it again. Media mogul Tyler Perry, that's what he is raising awareness about the coronavirus vaccine in a new special for BET, which is owned, by the way, by Viacom CBS. This is video of the filmmaker getting the first dose. Grady Health System in Atlanta approached Tyler Perry to get the shot to help get the word out. Black Americans, if you have heard, are disproportionately affected by the virus, and 1 in 3, think about that, are hesitant about getting this vaccine. Perry's new special aims to provide the facts about it, and in this clip, he talks with Grady Health System Dr. Kimberly Manning.
I'm hearing people say they either don't want it or that they're going to wait to get it. If you want to wait to be able to, come into community, to go to your family reunion, to be able to do the things that get us back to living, I think those are things to consider. And I've been saying to, my loved ones, this is about us.
Yeah.
This is about us. The folks that are really taking the hardest hit are the people that are in your contacts in your cell phone if you look like us.
Because nobody knows me best as a minority, like left-wing media.
Who told you Christians can't take the vaccine?
Facebook.
And as soon as you had a celebrity voice her concerns that are pretty much juxtaposed to what the media stated that they would understand, rather than explain her the process, she gets total backlash.
For you to use your platform to put people in the position of dying from a disease they don't have to die from, oh my God, as a fan, as a hip hop fan, as somebody who was your fan, I'm so sad that you did that.
But she did get mentioned on Jimmy Kimmel, so there's a plus.
And for this friend of Nicki's cousin, I hate to say it, but if your testicles swell up that big, the question isn't, did you get a vaccine recently? It's, what have you been doing to your balls?
Media really dropped the ball here, because this could have definitely been the opportunity for them to showcase why Nicki Minaj's concerns shouldn't have been concerns and help her get to the idea of becoming vaccinated. But again, this just raises up the concern that, does media really honestly have our best interest at heart? And for me, I already made up my mind. The answer is just simply no. But I mean, for other people out there, they still might have been on the fence. And for them to make this kind of mistake can really be the nail in the coffin here. I mean, you just have so many people too focused on misinformation and not focused on actual choice. Let the people decide on whether they should want to get vaccinated or not. It's just plain and simple. But maybe I'm just asking for too much. But if you like this video, go ahead and press the like button. If you dislike the video, well, you know what to do as well. And if you guys have any questions or comments, please sure to write that down below. I'll see you guys next time.
When did everyone get a medical degree?